Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another Flames of War Battle Report, a special one for me because I am filming this up in Scotland. So after my long drive, I've gone over to the venue at Bathgate Nightly Gaming, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And since it was the day before the tournament, I felt I'd have a game just to warm my dice up, and none other than Frank from Panzerschule was there. So I played him a couple of times remotely, so it was a pleasure to actually play him in real life and obviously to meet him in real life, as well as many of my other friends up here, such as Lucas, and good to meet Tom and Peter again. So this, for me, is the Tuesday after the event, starting to catch back up on my sleep now. But if you want to see pictures of the tables, the final standings, persist through to the end of the video and I will talk about the tables I played on and who I played with, and if I can remember the results I will. Some of you probably have already seen the results if you follow Frank and saw the video I posted. Overall it was a brilliant weekend. Nice to try some Scottish cuisine and again meet my friends, and to be fair, the weather was pretty good. Didn't expect it to be so good, and only downside was the drive, which I describe as long, but back home in one piece. And again, looking forward to UK Nationals, so again some practicing again for that. And again, to mention, we use the new mission pack, which I think are great. This game though is using the old mission since we are not allowed to show them to the general public yet, but I hope you enjoy this one. Frank with his Zaruni Assault Gun Company, and with my tournament list, because that's all I brought with me, my Parachute Company. Okay, so a mission I've played Frank at before, which he didn't enjoy, dogfight. So I'm defending, I picked defend, Frank went attack. A fairly good mission for the defender. Although your reserves are delayed, they can come in on the flanks. So as the attacker, you need to be cautious when you go over that centre line, but you need to get over that centre line fairly early if you want to, keep the game going after turn 6. So it can be an interesting one. I do have some minefields, but Frank does have infantry to clear them, because some people will find out just having tanks can be a problem when your opponent's defending with minefields and in buildings. Okay, so here's a table set up by Frank himself at the venue. So this is one of the tables for the tournament. Very good. He was saying how he spaced the buildings out as well as he can, because as I and my opponent will find out later on in the tournament, that having loads of buildings close together can be a bit problematic. But this is today's table. It's quite nice. So there's a few tall terrain, plenty of tall terrain as well, and line of sight blockers, but not too much. So I opted to pick the right hand side since there was a hill in my deployment zone near the halfway line, and of course Frank is going from the left. So in reserve I have my Cromwells and my Shermans. In ambush I put the Vickers heavy machine guns, so I got the M10s behind the hill, because I thought the infantry would be the biggest threat. So I got one platoon holding the objective by the manor house, another platoon down the centre with HQ, and the Daimlers hiding behind the hill. Okay, before we start rolling, I give a shout out to Firestorm Games. So there's a link in the description that will take you straight through to their website. Don't just sell Flames of War, Bolt Action, Team Yankee. They sell lots of other stuff, card games, board games, other war games, and obviously paints and brushes as well. They've got a good discount across their whole range. They're fast and reliable and have excellent customer service. If you're down in the area, I definitely recommend going to their store. Got plenty of gaming tables down there, and by using my link you'll help support me and the channel. So far Frank's movement, he's put both platoons into the minefields. One from each platoon is triggered one, and one guy died by here. The Zarunis are pushing forward, and that is it for movement. Start your shooting. I can imagine what's going to happen. Smoke. So mortars are by there. OP can spot. Right in front, yeah. Okay, so smoke is going from there to there. 10.5s.
No, there was a conversation about he wasn't playing. 10.5 is going to range in on my infantry here. I got a template, Frank, if you want it. Alright, we got a new system by Frank. So artillery green first, second, third attempt.
These guys need a 5 up. So first attempt.
I don't like that system.
It's promising.
Okay, so ranged in first attempt, hit a bunch of these guys, failed to save, but Frank failed his firepower, and I equaled and then passed firepower, so bailed out an M10. That's it. So British turn 1. Remount. Yes. And a rally test on the infantry. They pass. Ambush. No, not yet. So we'll go into British movement. British movement, both platoon, the HQ and the platoon moved into the buildings with follow me's, and I moved the 2 M10s that were under the template. Now, I can see it's probably going to be danger close, so doing it anyway.
Yeah, but there's a rule in the British book.
Yeah. Could have put a template there maybe, but I'll see what range I've got over here. 3-inch mortars are going to range in right on the edge by here. And he'll clip one of them. So, first attempt, they are veteran. Nope. Got a second, so on a 5. Got it. Peter saw it roll.
Yeah, it was a 5.
It was.
You have your own dice.
I don't like him. Well, you seen his little traffic light dice? Ah, he's okay.
Well, so many people have seen it and are using it.
Okay, so that is my turn 1. So turn 2.
I think attack.
So that smoke clears.
First platoon, yeah. Second platoon, yes. 88, yeah. But you're not going to be doing anything other than sitting there ending.
So we'll come back after movement. So the minefield's been cleared and everyone else is pushing forward. That one not moved? Okay. Okay, that's it. So we're going to shoot in. Yeah, and the same place again.
Well, more or less, yeah. You'll still be able to see me from the house, but I've at least got some concealment soldier like this, and
Smoke's gone down, but these guys are within 6, so they can still shoot.
6 is needed.
6 is needed.
Because it's smoke.
Oh.
One. Have you got anyone interested in there? No.
No, not really. Yeah, it's alright.
And the other one, no.
Okay. 88 probably can't see anything or range. I think 40 is basically to there. Yeah.
They might have put them outside of forts. I don't know what the hell I did there. That's why I measured the edge of your mortars.
Right, mortars next.
I could probably go for past the end of
Yeah.
this up to here, right? So, in that kind of line here. So the corner of the building.
Yeah. Alright, we're using your traffic light dice again.
5.
Jesus, that green dice every time.
That's the important one.
Which one's first? Is it the
Green apparently.
green, amber, red?
Yeah, so that will hit those 2, the 2 Piats and 2 rifle teams. The 2 guys outside, most important.
One of them.
Dice. 2 guys inside.
One of them.
Potential.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. Got it.
And 2 Piats.
One of them.
He's okay. Right.
So that's a 585.
Turn 2, rally test on the paratroopers. They rally. The ambush will come in. Okay, so I put my ambush, the Vickers, so one guy's inside, the rest are there. My HQ's moved, so basically he's in reroll range of the building, and everyone's in the building now, but it is ranged in by there. So, in terms of shooting, I'll start with the repeat bombardment with the 3-inch mortars. That will miss. No need to roll. And then, so basically,
That'll be dangerous.
it would. I won't be able to do it. So it's whether I keep the Vickers and on the ground.
6 shots looking for 5.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get something.
And to be honest, there's only 2 people are going to be able to put it on anyway. So yeah, you can come and whittle me out.
Aye, absolutely. No, grudge match, no one.
Right, turn 3. The only motivation you got is your 88s.
They, nope.
Still. Okay, so off you go. Okay, so no movement from the Hungarians. These guys tried to dig in but did not, and these guys did. So there we go. But at least the good thing is I'm not on the tall terrain, so with the Vickers anyway. So it might be okay. So I guess it's artillery time. So I think you have got stuff ranged in here. So you've got him. And you've got a Piet and my HQ in there.
The motors are going to try and range in and try and get heavy machine guns, right?
Okay, so they're re-ranging in.
Yeah. So they're going to come along here so that, for instance, if I range in
Do you want to
there...
use the OP, do you?
Eh,
Or do you want to save?
might need the OP for that. Just to cover this area, so that still gets me 3, and 3 might be as much as I'm going to get anyway.
Yeah, you've got that.
Right, so...
Be 5s now. If that green rolls another 5, they're banned.
That sounds like a challenge. Right? 3rd attempt. Right,
I still don't like it. So what was under there?
3 heavy machine guns plus what's in the house.
Okay, right. So that heavy machine gun?
Nope.
No. The one in the house?
Yep.
And the other one?
No.
Okay, the one in the house is okay.
Fine.
Unit, and then guy downstairs and then 2 people
Upstairs,
upstairs.
one upstairs.
Potential.
No, it's fine. Right, so I'm going
I
to
might leave that house like that because I think it's going to be more.
use the OP then to range in, let's see. Can't see past that terrain, right, because it's tall terrain. So it'll be like that to get
Everything in the house and you can get that.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is the 10.5s.
Okay.
No.
No.
Right. Next lot. I'll use the HQ first, right? He's going to try and range in.
Remember, the HQ could have always spotted.
He's going to bombard though.
Yeah, but you re-roll in.
Let's see, he'll try and go for the same, but so he gets it. Right, so first heavy machine gun, nope. Second one is on the road, nope. And then the last one, nope, that would not go for
Right.
anyway.
And then unit leader.
No.
And then there's 2 lots of people upstairs.
1, 2. So the 2 guys upstairs I have.
1 potential.
Yep, so one's away. Right. The next unit. Right. These guys, they're gonna. Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, danger close.
I need,
Okay, so that's another platoon's ranging
that one
in.
there. Oh, this is all piling up like that. Right, so it's heavy machine gun in the house.
Yep. Hit. Guys on the road.
First one, second one, so he's missed.
So house, road, unit leader,
Leader, missed, and then missed. Right,
and then another unit.
another unit's going to fire, and it'll go for the same spot. Yep.
Got it. So guy in the house. Yep. Guys on the road.
Only the guy in the house.
He's okay.
Downstairs, upstairs.
Downstairs, upstairs.
Right, downstairs is me.
Okay, so you'll switch to upstairs. Okay. That it?
That's it.
Right. So British motivation, turn 3, rally test on the infantry platoon, rally test on the Vickers, rallies. And 1 dice. My roll. This is my roll for reserves. No. So, movement. Haven't moved anything. These guys have blitzed onto the hill. 2 are going to shoot for Hetzers, 2 are going to hit for Zerinis. We're now going to try and range in by here. It's not clipping any terrain. So on a 3. Got it. So the HQ was under there. We'll roll everything off camera. Managed to get 1, but that is that. So
Machine gun to him.
So basically, him and him are going to target that unit because I can see without cover, and these 2 are going to go for your HQ because it's going to be.
Well, they'll attach onto the dug-in guys.
Oh, okay. Right, so I'll do the ones going into the other unit first. So this will be hitting you on 4s. It'll be 4s. They're in the open, so I'm firing from here.
Oh, did I fire them last time?
You didn't, but oh yeah, they got it. Yeah.
Concealed.
Doesn't matter. I don't know if it might be better to try and range in. Range them in instead, and they've managed to do it. So
HQ again?
yeah. So the HQ, will I get it? Yeah, I get them both this time.
Okay.
Okay, fine. And then we'll come back. 3 bases in the top floors. They're going to fire. They're still gone to ground, aren't they? That doesn't matter. They're gonna go to ground. So then I've got my 4 shots onto your Hetzers and then 4 into the Zerini. So Hetzers, they are gonna get concealed gone to ground, aren't they? I get 1. No, 4's normally 5's concealment, 6 will be a 7, wouldn't it? No. And then onto the Hetzers.
Yes. Right.
I don't.
Oh, 2 hits, sorry.
2 hits.
Right, so your attack is?
14.
Right, so I'll go to potential bales. So 1 and then the other.
Killing a bale. But they're fearless, aren't they?
That just means you have a higher fail rate. Right, that was a killing a bale, so
Yep, that's everything for me. So the infantry are going to go to ground. So Hungarian turn 4.
because you're not going to shoot. Okay.
Remount on your Zerini with a reroll. Yeah. See, they love it. And then your rally test.
Here we go, first platoon.
Yep.
Dug-in platoon. And then HQ.
No. 88s.
188. I could have done with it this one.
Okay, and we'll come back after movement. Okay, moving. 1 Hetzer's moved to have a better shot at the M10s. And this one, everyone's dug in. No, apart from the HQ. The HQ's not dug in. So we go into shooting.
I suppose these aren't cross-check, are they? I suppose, yeah, to be fair, fences aren't a cross-check, are they?
It just means try to do artillery.
Yeah. That leaves.
Oh, shoot. At him, because his range, other ones are going to go.
For the M10s. Okay.
So, 6s all round, eh?
Yes, 6s all round. Yes.
So the heavy machine gun, no. And then
M10s.
M10s, 1.
Okay, so I need a 6 to equal. Nope.
And a passed a 5 power.
Yeah.
So 8 takes, I'll go for them. No.
Nope.
Oh, the Hetzers.
Alright, so 1's moved though.
Nope.
Right, now the. How am I catching this every time?
Right, so they're not ranged in. So I'll leave the 10.5s now. Let's see what the hell happens over here then, right? So, mortars are on this side, so it's going to be hitting this slot. So, heavy machine gun on the road.
Are you staying here or do you want
He's hit. One in the house is hit. And one on the side is hit.
to the hotel?
And infantry is hit. So all 4 are hit.
Okay, so this guy, potential.
Yeah.
It's got guy in the building, potential.
Nah, he's fine.
Other guy on the road is okay. Unit leader is okay.
I go back and grab some lunch, eat in the room, and
Right. The HQ. So it's going to be those 3 there.
And
One
unit
house
leader.
is still in there. Okay, so first machine gun in the house. Nope. On the road. And on the road. And the wee geezer. No. Right. And then I'll do this one because it's not on a reroll. Same set.
Same set again, yeah.
So first machine gun on the road. On the road.
And the unit leader.
Guy in the house.
Okay. So guy in the house, no, dead. Other guy is okay.
So that leaves me 1 with a reroll.
Yes.
Right, because I did 2. So first machine gun on the road.
Hit.
Next one on the road.
Hit.
Guy in the house.
Oof.
So not the guy in the house, but both of them.
Okay. So first guy on the road, second guy on the
I
road.
thought the stunted platoon was going to do it there.
They're last standing though. The
Yeah.
unfortunately.
These are going to try and range in on edges.
Okay. Yeah. So there's 3.
Into.
Chance to kill 1. You do.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I'm doing any. I'll try shooting escape.
Ooh, go on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Just to get them out of line of sight of them. I'll take away their pre-ranged in, but.
No, they don't think it does it?
Aye.
It does it?
Yeah.
I thought it didn't count.
No, if you.
Oh, blitz. So you can blitz in it stays.
Not if you
Check
move.
that. I think any. So blitz is still a movement. It's just at the end of the movement they don't count as moving, but you're still moving.
Okay, but you can blitz and bombard.
Yeah.
Yes, but you have movement ranges.
Okay, alright, okay.
Can't blitz then bombard into
Already pre-ranged. Okay, fair. Okay, so British turn 4. Rallying the infantry. Nope. Rallying the Vickers. Yeah. Last stand on the Vickers. Yeah.
I was hoping they would run away.
Reserves. 1.
Right.
I'll bring in the Cromwells. Over there.
So not, oh, it's left
1,
right
2,
over there, right?
3, 4,
That's
5,
good,
6.
that's actually a bit of fun there.
Movement. The Cromwell's across country dashed from there, and he's obviously slower, so he's going by there. I've pulled pretty much everything back to this house, so a nice little target there for you, Frank. M10s, I'm going to start their shooting by going for the Zarinis, so need 6s, and I moved. Nope. So it's going to be a repeat bombardment.
Mortars.
I'll do the HQs first because they're the ones who are not dug in. I get 1. Yay!
Right.
Get 1. And then we'll have to roll for everything else. Platoons are pinned, but no kills. And now we go into Hungarian turn 5. Now you need to rally stuff. So that platoon. Nope. That platoon.
Yep.
HQ.
On HQ, you can't do anything.
Nope.
You can
Yes,
at
oh yes, he does.
least rally.
And he rallies. And 88.
Okay, bum, bum, bum.
Yay! And that's that. Hungarians are on the move, so a lot of the platoon are in here with the HQ coming behind. These are stayed put and the Hetzers are pushing forward because my slow Firefly. And
Sorry, I'm forgetting about your intentions. These guys, right, are just what they're going to do.
ooh, they're going forwards.
Yeah.
Lovely. What did you look at danger close? How bad is it?
I really have to range in here.
Yeah.
So
And will
it's
you clip like that half of the building?
Okay, depending on the direction it's coming from, it'll be like that or that.
Ah,
so
right.
I'll get some of the guys, but not everybody.
Alright, we'll measure it when we get to it. Okay.
So they're just moving up into a shadow.
Yep.
and that's it.
Do you want to fire main guns first before the artillery? Just so, and then we'll do the nitty gritty stuff after.
Right, they're unlikely. Well, I suppose you move them, might hit you, but it'll still be 60s because I'm slow firing.
Yes, you are, but brutal.
That's brittle, that's actually more like my shooting. These two then, right? Targeting heavy. You got
Heavy machine
gun?
guns are in the top floor. No,
See,
definitely.
right, next then, I'm going to. Right, the mortars have got a bit, potentially got a bit more.
Right, we'll come back. Mortars are good. Well, we'll see if they range in first. I think, yeah, they'd have to go right at the back, won't they?
Just because the danger close off, they go past, and they do.
Father mortars have killed the Piat. Okay. Next.
And then he's going to go for the
Oh,
corner.
one of these have gone.
They're all.
Oh,
gonna go.
they've all gone.
Yeah, because
Move or blitz, did you say?
those guys moved, those guys didn't do anything.
Okay, cool. So their template should still be there, but they can't do anything anyway because it's all gone.
So these guys are going to try and range in there.
Okay.
Second attempt.
Yes, second attempt.
Right, so
They killed another guy, so I'm getting really whittled down with that platoon now. So the HQ's having a go now.
he's re-rolling successful. He ranges in.
Yep. Kills from the HQ.
So these guys. Let's see, they're not anything special, not veterans or such like.
So that's fail.
That's a miss. I'm pretty sure the artillery are not.
Check, because I think they might be just trained. All right, so it's up here with so yeah, 10.5s did not range in, so we're up to here.
2 shots from hits us in the clear against your Firefly.
Yeah.
So 5s. No, 6s. No, because they're slow.
Slow firing.
And then
We had 2 Pack 40s, I believe.
one's going to be concealed, and the other one in the open.
Okay.
So concealed and in the open. So 1.
So front armor goes to 7. Bounce.
Right. So
Ping.
we made it. Right. They fired on the right infantry. They're not going to shoot infantry. So there's going to be 4 bases shooting into what have you got still in there? Heavy machine guns.
Heavy machine gun, HQ, and remnants of my platoon.
And what's left in the platoon? Are they,
Piat, a rifle team, and the unit leader.
right. Okay. I'll go for the platoon, but this will be a minute. No.
No.
Because I needed 6s to kill me anyway. I think that's everybody done. Did they unpin?
No.
Right, okay. That's everybody done.
Right, turn 5. Need to rally. I don't think the HQ will get hit, but I'm just going to roll anyway. Okay. Platoon. Heavy machine guns. Last stand on the heavy machine guns. Good. And then my reserves come in anyway, but where?
Over here.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's good or not.
Well, I've only got a 24.
British movement, Shermans have come on. These guys are going to stay on the ground. These guys have moved over as well. And this infantry platoon is moving, and my Sherman is staying put. So, first of all, the 3-inch mortars might as well just repeat their bombardment where they are. So there is, it wasn't those 2, so it's just all that 4. But they dug in, so I get 1. Okay. So the Cromwells are going to open up into the platoon in the building. So they have 4 shots each, and the firefighter, because he's part of their unit, will fire up at the Hetzers. He hasn't moved, so there'll be no penalty to his shooting. So looking for 5s. Not good. Only got 2. Both good. Yes, the Firefly. 1 hit on a Hetzer.
Right, who are you picking?
The one closest to me.
Let's take target and a 2. So I'll put the one behind him. He rolls a 3,
kill.
I don't even know if he could save, could he?
7.
He possibly could
Yeah,
have.
could have. Right, so down here, these Shermans are going to open up into the platoon. Obviously, I can see the one guy out in the open, and then the Fireflies are going to go for that immediate unit there. So, into the platoon, 1 hit.
So I'm going to try mistaken target into the bulletproof cover.
Yep.
Yep. And 1. And you're going to punish me?
No. And then the Fireflies miss. So I'm going to open up the Vickers into the building as well, because I've got 2 more to pin you, and I need to pin you. Yeah, that's better. That'll do it. They will be able to, to be honest,
He's still going to get bulletproof cover because he's concealed.
Actually, there'll be another hit on there, because he won't, oh no, he's concealed by the building. Yeah, so
6. So 1. So who do you want to put the 2 on?
I'll double up on someone in the building since they're all in bulletproof.
Okay, so right, the guys double up's okay. The guy outside the building, other guys inside the building. I wish I had that for my tank shooting.
Yeah, but they're pinned, so happy with that, I suppose. Okay. Right, so we go into Hungarian turn 6.
Yeah.
So
Unpinning? You do. These guys up there with them. Do these guys want to get into the fight? They don't got it, do they?
No reroll, he's there.
He's
He's
back.
there.
No, they're going to stay back. That's it.
That's it. Hungarian movement, everything's dug in, including HQ. These guys are moved around, not clipping the minefields. And Hetzers are staying put so they can get full rate of fire. And that's it, so shoot in.
Right, so what have I got ranged in? Some of them are actually ranged in, so one of them's coming away, and that's going to come away as well. Right, might as well start over here. I've got attack 40s.
Yep.
So one's in the open.
Yep.
That's living a charmed life. They miss, so the Hetzers will have a go. You're in the open against the Hetzers, and just to win it again. Build it.
7 plus 5.
Oh, right.
Because you're 80-11, aren't you?
Aye. He's still alive. Right.
That's right, isn't it?
Aye, yes.
So I'm trying to do maths. Yeah, oh yeah, that's well and truly a bounce.
Shooting at the Cromwells.
Yeah.
Do your job, 8 takes.
1 hit.
Right, so what, you want to try and stick target, or will I just choose?
Just choose.
What I'll do is I'll just go for the one nearest to hell. He's dead, sorry. And then this Zrini's, by the way, the correct pronouncement for the armoured car is actually a Chaba.
Chaba.
Not
Kasaba. I like my version. Okay.
It works.
So they're going to hit me on 6s, yeah? 4s, 5s, 6s. No.
Right, these are short range targeting the ordinary Shermans because the Fireflies are at long range.
Okay.
Needing 5s.
Yeah.
2. Right,
You got heat, haven't you?
I've got heat. Let me think. So one on an ordinary Sherman, one on a Firefly.
Okay, I'll put it onto a Sherman. I don't.
Right, so
Firefly, 5, no, and a Sherman, no.
Firefly, Sherman.
Ooh.
Hill, targeting the Firefly, so it's long range, but there's no concealment, so 5s.
5s.
Yep.
I'll try and swap it onto a Sherman, which I do. That's 10 equals. Bail. That's right, so it's a repeat bombardment from the heavy mortar, so that's... No, it is the front corner, it's that front corner.
Right, okay, so him and him are safe. So the guy at the back of the was there, he's hit.
Okay, should we just roll as we go? Chance, dead. Right, so they're last standing.
Right, and then
Unit leader, no. Piat, he's okay. And then you got the
one heavy machine gun.
one heavy machine gun. Chance.
Ah, he's fine.
And then HQ.
Oh, thank you. Hit.
Chance.
He's fine as well.
But everyone's pinned.
Right, I'm going to try and range in my 10.5. Same place as before in that corner, and I hope also getting some tanks.
No.
Screwed up again. I failed 3 ranging in.
It's surprising they're not veteran, but then they'd be more expensive.
But they're not an expensive unit at all.
No.
Right, have I got anything? They're not going to shoot. They won't be staying on the ground. They won't be staying on the ground. I think net takes fire. Fire. Fire's still alive. I think that's me, isn't it?
Okay. So turn 6, remount on the Sherman. No. Rally test on the infantry platoon. Vickers, HQ. Last stand on the platoon. Last stand on the Vickers. Last stand on the Shermans. Okay. So the Firefly is on his own.
Get some payback.
Maybe. Okay, so we go into British movement. British shooting, Firefly, M10s into them first. Missed. Cromwell's into you. I get 1 hit. Bouncer. So Firefly will shoot at your HQ up on the hill. 1 hit.
I shall try and touch on a do, so it's going to go on to one of them. So I'm at 8 for range.
Yep.
Oh, 6.
Bill. Oh, the Firefly up there will go for the Hessers. No hits.
They just haven't run me private party.
Okay, and they're just going to continue.
All of them.
Oh,
Better, and then the guy at the back.
that's all.
You were getting him as
Oh,
well.
is it? No.
So I roll 4.
And then 4 again. Yeah.
A chance to get 2. I would say that's the front 2. Right, 2
Got 2.
away.
I don't know. The Vickers are going to open up again. So there's the first 6 into the building. So there's 3, and then all I need is 2 more. There's 1. So 4 saves from the Vickers.
2 chances.
Got 1. There's only 1 rifle team left and a Piat. So
They try and
yeah. So the rifle team, no, and the Piat. Oh no. I do have my HQ, but it's whether he's in range of his SMG.
Where is he?
Oh, he's at the back. No, actually, that's the unit leader. He's
If he's
there.
in the bottom corner, there he's in range.
Then he'll have a go. I think it's 3, isn't it? No. I need to just tried to pin you, that's all. Alright, well, so no one's gone on the ground. Okay, so hunting 6.
They pinned.
What do you mean?
They pinned there.
How are they pinned? No, they're not pinned.
not pinned,
No, I only got 4 hits.
Right. It just felt like more. Right.
Pin them if you like. Turn 7 for the Hungarians.
Right, so remount.
Yep.
Yep.
Rally on them. They'll go now because they've taken casualties. No. I think this might be the clinching turn. Movement. No movement. So we're going straight into shooting.
Yep. So we might as well start with 88s. going for your
M10s. So it'd be 6s. Nope.
the hit shots. See if they can kill the Firefly. They managed to get another hit, but is he going to make another save? Nearly, so he is bailed. The Pack 40s, I should have been moving the other one actually, that's out of range. Forget about that. So the Pack 40s in the open, and concealed. No, he's still alive. Right, they're over here. These guys, it doesn't matter who I shoot at here. The one in short range and the one at long range is going to be the same to hit.
Because he's bailed out, he's also gone to ground, so...
He's not moving, not shooting, he's concealed.
6s.
So, I'll target the Firefly. Two hits, that's one each.
So the Sherman,
Oh, I saved.
I guess put a spin on this. The Firefly, no.
It's gone. Right. So, he is going to be
Okay.
5s.
Yeah, so 5's on to the bailed out guy. One hit.
That'll be 11.
No? Yes, it will. Yeah.
Right. It's the same. Right, artillery. Oh, the mortars.
You got these Rinnies as well.
Oh, they're not finished. Right, sorry. Right, so they're going to go for...
Front 6, front 5, if that's what you want to know.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like anti-tank, 10 anti-tank, a lot.
More than 10.
I think they're going to go for your M10s because it'll be the same to hit. So short range, 1.
So 5 plus 5 is 10.
Bailed.
Bailed. And that'll be enough, I think, because they only have 4 to get back in.
Exactly the same thing. Where am I? Aye, artillery. Mortars then, so
Not him,
not him.
and not him. So,
So 1 heavy machine gun?
no. Unit leader.
Yep,
Oh,
got it.
that's it. So it's just a Piat left of that platoon. The Piat. And then HQ.
Yep.
He's okay.
Where will they range in?
Come on.
Where will they range in?
Way.
I think I'm going to try and get the M10s.
Okay.
First attempt. So, is there any infantry I can get there too?
Yeah, you could get M10s and infantry.
Right. So the bailed M10,
Yeah.
the unbailed M10,
Bailed. Not bailed. Ah. Bailed.
I just built it.
Okay, and then 2 infantry teams under there. No.
Right. I think that is everybody fire.
Right, so British turn 7. Remount here. Yes. 2 remounts. No. Remount up there. No. Ah. Rally test platoon. Rally test heavy machine guns. I don't even think I hit them. Rally test HQ. Last stand. Yeah. Last stand. Yeah.
I'll be an infantry platoon.
Infantry platoon. Heavy machine guns. Yeah.
Nobody's for running away.
No, but just standing there being pointless.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same at the moment now.
Yeah. Okay, so movement. These guys are moving around and there's no other movement. So this Sherman is going to fire there. I get a hit.
It's a fail.
It's a kill. And while you're putting some smoke on it, the Cromwells are going to try and fire at that unit. I get 2 hits.
Saved.
Saved. Mortars again.
Right, so
Repeated.
there's
4.
Oh,
It's-
yeah. Right, I'm going to roll 3 then 3, right?
yeah.
3 and then 3, they're okay. If they can move forward, it'll be even better.
Yeah. That's it. Can't shoot anything else.
And stay on the ground with a.
Yeah, might as well. So we go to turn 8 unless you wanna call it draw so we can go home. One more turn.
One more turn, me, then you.
Okay.
And we'll see if we can even kill units or even unpin them. So,
Unpin. No.
uh,
They're all okay.
yeah, that's it for motivation. So,
It is.
They're they, him, but only him. So, they're not going anywhere. Right, so, in terms of shooting then, we'll start with 88s against you. Or will we? There's nothing else to shoot at. They'll go for them, but I need 7s.
Yeah, good long range.
They've got on the ground.
Oh. Is that your first 7?
That's my second 7 ever.
Okay, firepower.
Built it again.
Yay.
And that was a waste of time.
At least.
Oh, sorry, can I do one bit of movement?
Oh yeah, of course.
Just we 2 inch move forward, just so he's got the line of sight on him, right?
Okay.
So they'll fire first.
So some of them are going to be gone to ground now, aren't they?
Some of the.
One of them is got a concealed shot, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, right. 2 of them. 2 dice, sorry, from the concealed one.
No.
That's 1.
Oh, he's gone to ground now.
Oh, the
He's-
concealed one. Maybe the concealed one. The one in the open, he's going to miss. Yep. And then one single shot in the open misses. Can't get him.
Hexes.
The hits, I'll say there's 3 hits.
First one.
That'll be a match.
Equal, yeah. Next one. Match.
He's not forgetting killed him at all.
Bounce.
So he has got 2 remits.
Is it just one?
No, it's each effective. Each time you are, each subsequent
yeah, true.
bailout.
No, he's dead. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, he still did pretty bloody well. He held that entire flank because if he wasn't there, I would have drove those hexers up on the road. Artillery. I might as well keep the artillery. Oh, what's still alive in there?
God, it didn't feel that long ago you were firing here. So, is that heavy machine gun?
Heavy machine gun. Yep.
He's okay. Piat.
Nope.
HQ. Chance.
Yep.
Right, so HQ is going to swap over to that guy. Next.
That's it for that lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right. So I might as well try and get them
With the 10.5s.
1 hit. Dead. And then these, is there any these I'll go for?
Those, yeah. So 4 shots onto them.
All 3 hits.
So one with 2, and then one with 1. So one
1 fail, 1 equal.
fail, 1 equal.
So the kill and the escort.
They're 2 plus 5 power though, aren't they?
Well, the kill worked and the bail didn't.
Killing the bail.
Right, he's going to have a go.
Oh no, there wasn't a bail.
I failed the 5 power. Him. The 1 hit.
Goes through. Kill.
He's dead. And then the other 2 are going to try and range in.
I think it'd be. Oh! Got my infantry there now.
I'm more interested in killing these guys here. So I'm going to try and range in that magic corner again, right?
Magic corner.
Second attempt.
Yep.
Right, so what is.
So it wasn't this leading corner, so I think it's basically HQ.
1 HQ and 2 machine guns.
Yeah.
HQ, I'd need to rerolls anyway. First machine gun, yep. On what second attempt. And third machine, no, you're fine. But the range done.
Right.
80 is fired.
Okay, so British turn 8. We'll call this the last turn. So remount on the M10. Guess back in. You'll run away now. I'm pretty sure everyone's pinned in here. So HQ, platoon, Vickers, last stands. So Vickers, platoon. Oh fuck! Literally the one I didn't want to lose. Oh, and last stand there. He's okay. Right, let's go straight into shooting. So in theory, these guys will just move here, but
Pile in the
okay.
house to keep that
And
objective
then
safe.
he's dead, so he's just going to fire into them. Nope. Repeat bombardment.
So 4 bases.
2
1.
kills 1. And then that'll be it. So we'll call it a draw.
Call it a draw.
But I didn't kill a single one of your units.
These injuries are a bit, how to put it, charmed. So far they've lived a charmed life every time I've used them. And here, I actually thought you were going to bring these reserves on further back.
Yeah, it stops you coming over.
Yep.
And it would just delay. It would delay. It's because these I would have, if they'd come on that side, they would have come there, and I think if they'd come on the turn, you would have had more people in the open maybe, but no, it's just couldn't. You hid your stuff, so I couldn't see it, and when I did come to see it, I was shot, and I suppose that guy might get MVP because he's the only reason those hetzers aren't all the way down that.
If you hadn't survived so well, I would have steamed up the road and you'd have to have turned around.
They would have been there, and you would have probably been able to assault the house.
Because infantry would have to stay there, but I think you'd already started moving by that point, and maybe you've had to run back. But I don't know if it was a game-winning opportunity, but it was something that they weren't able to do because of that guy there. And for me, it's got to be the Ringies. They just, if they can get in close,
And survive.
yeah, because they need to be close to use that 24-inch range.
I'm going to give it to this. Oh, this unit did well as well, mind. But I suppose this unit crippled the M10s and dealt with the Cromwells. I think he got killed by an 88.
Yeah, they also stood in front of the fire of the M10s and only lost one.
Lost one, bailed one, got back in, ready to go again. And I think they were re-rolling hits and they got a few kills. And then maybe my MVP is the dead Firefly who held the flank by himself.
He held that flank.
And killed the hetzer. Right, there we go.
Good one.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the report. Now we'll have a look at some of the tables from the venue, and we'll see the final score and MVP from this game at the end of that. So nice little table. Didn't have the chance to play on this one. I think this was set up by Mark Goddard himself. I do like the table map because it's like the grass has been stuck to it, which I think it probably has. But again, it's nice spacing on the buildings with some decent line of sight blocking terrain as well. Well, not line of sight, just concealment in general, but some open areas. But I think overall a nice, good table here. Okay, so another Mark table. Didn't have the opportunity to play on this one either. This is the teddy bear for table. Actually, it might not be teddy bear fur. I think it might be some sort of fleecy material, but it does double up quite nicely as some meadowy grass. Again, a few buildings, but not too cluttered together, with some high terrain and some concealment areas as well. Roads to get you around a little bit quicker. So again, a nice little table. Again, unfortunately, didn't play on it. If you did play on it, let me know, how did you find it? I know for a fact trying to roll dice on it isn't great, but that's why some of us bring around dice trays. And I think someone said those ploughed fields in the middle doubled up as their dice rolling area. Okay, so this table I did play on. It was actually the first game I played. So all the terrain here is from Frontline Gaming. I think they were excellent quality. The buildings, they don't open up like the Battlefront ones. They have kind of these little inserts that go in it, so you can pluck your models out. The game I played, I went attack. My opponent, using Beach Grenadiers and a Panzer IV company, went maneuver. So the mission was counter-attack. And basically the focal point was on the manor house towards the centre right of the table, where there's a fierce battle with some Beach Grenadiers and a platoon of paratroopers who went down to just 2 bases, but their HQ came along to keep them motivated. Bottom right there is a forest, and that's where the Tigers and Panzer IVs came in, but along that hedgerow, I had my M10s, my Cromwells and my Shermans all lined up for them. And it took a bit longer than I thought it would, but eventually the Tigers and the Panzer IVs were destroyed, and the HQ tried to come along the manor house to help, but he also got picked off by some Fireflies. In the end, managed to get an 8-1 victory, very close to being 6-3, a potential draw, and maybe even a loss. But overall, a good game. Okay, so this looks like a Rex and Shirley table. We had quite a lot of winter tables, which was probably the only cool thing going on because it was quite warm on the day. The venue was actually fairly cool, to be fair, but it was roasting outside. Rex and Shirley always set up some nice tables, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, did not have the opportunity to play on it. Okay, so this table, can't remember who set it up, but I think it was Mark Goddard's favourite table at the event. This was my third game, last of Saturday, and after picking attack twice, I picked defend, trying to play a little bit of mind games with Mark Goddard. So he went attack. Unfortunately, I picked the side of the town to defend, and the mission was no retreat. So immediate reserves for me coming from the back. Problem for Mark is I had minefields and enough infantry to block off quite a lot of avenues for an advance, and there's a lot of cross checks involved to get into the town and around the town. So I can't really claim much credit for the eventual draw I had with Mark. We both had a mix-up with timekeepings as well because we misheard the time on the round. But to be honest, I was lucky for Mark because I'm pretty sure I would have beaten him if I had another turn. Well, I think so, maybe, but I could also be fibbing there. But Mark did well to get in the position he did to have a draw, but it was quite frustrating. And as I pointed out, to make sure you have space between your buildings, because when there's only about 4 inches between them, you can put an infantry team in each building. That means tanks cannot pass through it, or other infantry teams, because you cannot be within 2 inches when you move through. And unfortunately, Mark didn't have infantry, but I bet he wish he had. My ambush did pretty well, neutralizing his flamethrower Shermans, which was probably the biggest threat I had to my infantry after the 3 templates he had. But it was a fun, tense game, and unfortunately, the 3 points to the 1 draw went my way since I only lost the M10s. Of course, you might recognise this table. This is from the warm-up game that you just watched. Again, set up by Frank Panzerschule. Again, nice table. I like the little fields. They are quite nice, especially since they have an access point and exit point going through them. A nice little table, broken up by some houses. Not too many houses and not too close together. And if there's only like a cluster of 2 or 3. So very good table. Okay, so this table actually won best table set up by Peter. I managed to play 2 games on this. My second and my final game was on this one, both victories. First game was against Alex and his battle-weary Americans backed up with easy 8s. We played Hold the Pocket, which is slightly modified for this event, and managed to push him off the objective. Unfortunately, the battle-weary guys don't counterattack very well, and I managed to get into a position to force him off the objective. Basically, if I didn't do that the turn I did, I probably would have lost and lost badly. It was one of those do or die moments that don't normally work because there was defensive fire at the dodge, limited as much as I could with cover from the trees. But luckily, I only assaulted with 1 rifle team and a Piat. That's all I had available to limit defensive fire. And just about got in and forced his infantry back. But as I said, if I didn't do it then, it would have been a loss because his tanks are in. He'd already wiped the floor with my Cromwells, and in order to limit the defensive fire, I basically was already sacrificing my Sherman platoon right in front of anti-tank guns, which would have murdered them next turn. It was a very good game by my artillery. And my Cromwells managed to take his priests out in turn 1 because unfortunately they were in the open when they were deployed. My final game was against the scout car swarm. I defended the left-hand side of this table across the river. Now, my first game, my opponent said to use it as a cross-check, which, fair enough, I did it again. I was happy to have it either way, but I decided to be fair. My opponent rolled, and again, it was a cross-check. This helped me majorly, so there's, again, 2 tables helping me with terrain. Managed to get a 6-3 victory. It was the most models I lost in all of my games. being a total of 3. And I think I killed about 11 units from my opponent. And I won the game by managing to force my opponent outside of 8 inches of the objective. Mission was Rescue, which was in the new missions, which was quite fun. But this one I was a defender. The game before I was attacking. And yeah, just managed to force back some scout cars and a bailed out half track, which enabled me to clinch the victory on this battlefield. Okay, so this snowy table was my battlefield for battle number 4 against Lucas. So this was the start of Sunday, both of us being rather hungover, trying to stay up to watch the Northern Lights, and being helped with a bottle of red wine, or I think maybe more because we had some more in the pub before we left. We had one of the new defense missions, so I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about it. Basically, the mission happens exclusively at night, and while I was deploying, my compromised head found a bit of an opening, and unfortunately the game was over in 1.5 turns, and it was annoying really, because Lucas obviously, well, he finished second in the end, but he could have won, but we both picked defend, and I just managed to get the rub of the green out of it. Lucky that I won a few roll-offs to get things in the right positions I needed to, and I managed to pass my counterattacks and my rallies. Again, luck of the draw, and runner. Well, personally, I thought this might have been my luck running out, but we did play a second game after. I defended, Lucas attacked. I can't remember what mission it was. Oh, it was escape. So my reserves were coming from the rear, which really struggled to deal with his priests, which really gave me a bit of a bloody nose, but ended up getting a bit of a victory again. I think it was 7-2. Lucas will probably correct me, but it was a much better game. And it was good to play Lucas because I never played him in real life, and he's definitely chill. And I was really apologetic after our silly win that I had, because as I think we said, no, not like this, not like this. But sometimes your games go like that. But Lucas, in the end, finished second, and well deserved. Okay, another table I didn't fight on, another snowy one, and this is another Rex and Shirley table. Played basically on a very similar table on the UK Nationals, because I remember having a hard time around that train against Hungarian cavalry, which were really taking the mick out of my Grant Armoured Squadron. But luckily, didn't have to relive that failure on this table again, and 2 lovely tables set up by Mark and Shirley. Rex and Shirley, sorry. So after 5 games of Flames of War, and with 2 extra thrown in there as well, I managed to luckily get into first place after playing some 5 very good players with 5 very good lists, but quite a few of them, the terrain was to my advantage, and the counterattack for my paratroopers never failed me once. They did fail to dig in. They did quite a few times fail to hit anything, but they never ever run away from an assault. And for that won me games. And basically over the tournament, they were by far MVPs. Definitely first platoon is still having problems. I accidentally put them on an objective that was more vulnerable, and they struggled. Second platoon, no, they need to pay attention to them because they know what they're doing. But yes, very well. I never thought I would win a Flames tournament, and I felt a bit of pressure to perform after finishing 5th in the UK Nationals, but I would have been happy to win a game each day. And after winning 2 games on day 1, I was pretty happy I could have gone home. But again, topped off a very good weekend. Okay, I'll leave the standings up for a couple of minutes, but we've got the scores. So basically, we have each player's score from each round, with a running total, their accumulation of kills and losses. So As I said, in my 5th game, I lost 3 units, which was almost half of what I lost over the whole tournament. I don't know how I managed to keep it so low, because I could have lost 2 more in my first game. Just the fact that they didn't run away was a miracle. But as you can see, Lucas finished second, with Mark. Basically, most sporting votes broke the tie. But overall, fairly close towards the top, with, as I said, with some good players. And Shirley, honourable mention to Shirley, we basically got the stance dices to pick attack, manoeuvre, or defend. And basically, there was an objective, a fog of war turn counter. Now, to put yourself in the raffle for that, for your final game, you have to roll your stance dice. Shirley rolled it. Now her army's all tanks, and that's pretty ballsy, and I think just for that she earned it. But luckily she didn't roll defense. I think she got maneuver and her opponent got defend. It would have been a pretty short game if she'd rolled defend. But there we go. Well earned objective marker for that. So for everyone who's there, I hope you enjoyed, and it was nice meeting you all. Hopefully I'll see you there again. And I hope you enjoyed this battle report, a little prelude before my battle, and didn't help with my nerves before the game, but now we can have a look at the MVPs and the final score from this game. And thanks for watching.